Start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Joey Wendell digs in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You take a look at this lineup, Matty. One thing stands out, and that fact that they're at the bottom third in on-base percentage. They don't put enough pressure on the defense to be successful. Sit back, waiting on too many guys to move the ball over the fence. And sometimes that puts too much pressure on one of your boys to have to be the hero.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. 1 strike now from Cole. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Cole has been a workhorse, having tossed over 210 innings this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into center field. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Here's Randy Arozarena, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Cole has his target. 1-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Keermeyer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
And here he is right on cue as he'll take a look at ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Giancarlo
Stanton now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First offering.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two and two. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium with no score. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 1 for 9. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Up next, Willie Adams. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Lau on at first. Nobody out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Mike Ford is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Nobody out, runner on first. To short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll start things here at .316. 28 home runs and 60 runs batted in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wendell is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in is Francisco Mejia as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Standing in, Kevin Keermeyer. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 5 homers and 42 runs batted in. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Kiermeier, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey.
No one on with 1 down, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Odor is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Wander Franco.
That brings up Wander Franco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a check swing here. Appealed down to third. But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Odor. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 2.5. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
The center fielder, Brett.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Rosarena is right there. 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Row, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off.
And this is going to zip right by him. It's short. Heads up. It's a base hit. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. High in the air down the right field line. Keermeyer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 in the Bronx, all even at 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Randy Arozarena.
The center fielder, Randy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next, here is Brandon Lau. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-1. Arozarena aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Willie Adams, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the 0-1. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Mike Ford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Pitch popped up. Ford is calling for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Up next to the Yankees.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near.
And that is off the first base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Rosarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Rich Hill trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Gardner. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 14, Rich Hill.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. His career batting line against Hill. He's gone 2 for 5. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. Hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. fouled off. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Keermeyer as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Keermeyer now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Higashioka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Gallo.
First pitch on the way. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Two and 0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Good battle. Count remains full. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Higashioka gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His career batting line against Hill. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Under it to make the catch is Wendell, one away.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So first and second with one down, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Wander Franco is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Over to first, Cole, and he'll dive back in. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Randy Arozarena. Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. Still tied 1 apiece. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And this one just misses off the corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race. And basically they're left with no hope. Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wendell will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied 1-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman Brandon Lau. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. Plate.
Into the box now, Mike Ford.
Now batting.
And right into the shift. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Third baseman. Michael.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. First delivery to him. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28,
Francisco Mejia will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Rays are in front, 3-1. Cody Reed will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 21, Cody Reed.
And now, Rougned Odor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here now the 2-2. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
First pitch on its way. Brett Gardner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Drilled on the ground is short. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-1. There he goes. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He's running again. Pitch inside the throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen or at least keep the line moving.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 65, Cody Cole.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 2. Joely Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now is Kevin Keermeier. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Wendell.
Next to hit is Joey Wendell, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Set with the 0-1. Count even at 2-2. This is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And stepping in, Wander Franco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That's wide, 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They're up 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
The pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The designated hitter, number
Well, he was
99.
definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Hey, I like to be aggressive on the base pass, put pressure on the defense, but you better be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to slide safely into third. He wasn't out by very much, but I don't care. You can't be giving up outs at third base.
Diego Castillo enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Scorched to third, fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 2. And now here is Brandon Lau. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in is Willie Adams. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
The 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike.
So next to hit is Mike Ford. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Britton pauses. Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So nothing in the Tampa ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-2. Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He bounced out last time up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. First pitch on the way. Swing and a looper to left. Adames ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Rougned Odor grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rich Hill earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Nick Anderson closes the door for the save, his 42nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safe.